see an attempt for the third tier tower on mid.
Yeah, but it's still quite early into the game, so the Sentinel heroes will respawn relatively quickly. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure if they're gonna do any nice counter pushing, but I think the power of the Pit Lord and the
Well, the
Undying,
pit lord has a mecha ready, so
right?
their sustainability on pushing will be quite high actually.
Yeah, they do sense a sentry ward here, which is a good ward actually, because it does take out any of the lane wards that I did suggest earlier. So maybe this ward here was maybe quite well placed in hindsight, since they can deward it. And I don't know if this is some like uber pro warding skills, but like if you can see, right, this ward actually caught all of the Scourge hiding in this area. So I don't know if this is like some pro insight into the game by the CM. I think the CM, no, not the CM, the I'm not sure who
The
played
vengeful spirit, I guess. Yeah, the vengeful
yeah,
spirit.
Leo is, yes, the vengeful. So I don't know if this is some pro warding that I've never seen before, but this ward is either by accident or by skill, so I really don't know what to call it. But good job catching all the heroes here. I am pretty sure they saw all of the Scourge hero hiding here as well.
Yeah, and we see a desolator completed on on the windrunner.
Okay, well, yeah. I mean, it's an end game item, I guess.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
So now they're gonna transition to the top lane and try to break the tower instead.
Yeah, you see, this is what I mean, right? Pit Lord has a skill that can damage the tower, much like the Pugna. So he can just keep on doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Sorry, my phone went off. Yeah, I'm back.
So we're just seeing the Scourge side just pressuring the lanes down. And yeah, like you said, the Tinker's effectiveness. I mean, he is effective to a certain extent. I mean, he's keeping creeps at where the Scourge heroes are not at bay.
But somehow the creeps are still pushing their way below the Sentinel River, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Well, I mean, with the strong pressuring by the Scourge, I think the Tinker can leave the lane for that long as well. So the Tinker, I believe, is doing his best in keeping every other creep at bay.
Wow, and if you can see this funny position by the Scourge, they're actually making like a reverse smiley face on the map.
Yeah.
But I mean, no, I mean, the Tinker really, I think if they do see the Tinker TPing to other lanes, that is the cue for Scourge to push. But oh, and the Clockwork hooks in but runs out. Good judgment and bad judgment by the Clockwork.
Yeah. Well, prior to that, the Bat Rider blinked in as well, so I guess they thought that the Scourge was gonna engage on them or something.
Yeah, the pipe is finished on the Bat Rider. You see the mecha on the Pit Lord, the Force Staff on the Windrunner, the CM having an urn. So in terms of items, Scourge really have all they need for a push, a timing push. This is maybe the best time for them to push. And
yeah, before all the other heroes have their core items out. Like the Venomancer doesn't even have his mecha out yet. The ES still only have a pair of threads and just a soul ring.
Yeah, the ES did lose his money for the dagger. Earlier I saw he had actually 1k gold. But I'm not sure, is it finished? No, it's not. I think he's gonna settle for 4 staff. I think the Staff of Wizardry.
Oh, you see an engage by the Bat Rider.
Catching the Clockwork out of position. And I think the Bat Rider the Clockwork will die. But but again, the amazing nukes by the Scourge side with the Undying Soul Rip taking down the Venomancer as well. And the ES basically can't do anything against this Scourge team without the aid of his teammates. And well, I think that will be the tower.
Yeah, I think that will be the game even.
Yeah, I think, well, I mean, it's safe to say it's the game, but I'm not gonna be leaning towards.
Yeah, I mean.
But I think, yeah, I agree.
So yeah, the Scourge really caught the Sentinel side off guard. A very good engage by the Bat Rider.
Mm-hmm. And
And then
I must say that they have done very well, well placed timing pushes, catching the Sentinel heroes at their, well, one of their lowest positions, getting their core items as fast as possible and pushing when they are at an advantage.
yes, and then the top lane, and they're probably gonna get this tower down as well because we don't really see anyone going up to the top lane yet.
Well, there's nothing much they can do with the threat of Bat Rider, but a well-placed Fisher can actually help them to prevent pushes.
Yeah.
If it's really dependent on how the ES places his Fisher. But I think, wow, the Windrunner and the Windrunner is actually just gonna backstab them from the side, and actually no one cares about the Windrunner.
Well, yeah, the Windrunner has 4 staff, so none of them can really do much to him.
Yeah, exactly. And they're just champing down the lanes. Basically, they're just staying out of their lanes, outside their base, and they're just gonna clear creeps, and they're just gonna slowly use Pit Lord's skill. Oh no, but they're just gonna whack the creeps. I mean, whack the tower. Damage the tower, I mean.
Yeah, and then yeah, I mean, if the game goes at this rate, Scourge is just gonna lose everything. You know, the Sentinel. I mean the Sentinel is gonna lose everything. Like the Sentinel really have to start doing something if they are to turn this game around. But I highly doubt they can do so now.
Yeah, especially without a dagger on the ES. Any attempts?
Yeah.
Wow, and another Fisher goes down, but I think who died?
The Clockwork died.
Oh, did he just hook in or something? I didn't really catch it.
I didn't catch it as well. So
Oh, and the GG is called.
well, he yeah.
Well, I don't know if there's an official GG, but I think the game is over for the Sentinel. Not much they can do.
Oh, and yeah, this is what I meant by using the Pit Lord's ulti to their advantage. They just all 5 of them just appeared at bottom, you know. But I guess it's not at a time where it really matters anymore.
Yeah, but this is, I believe this is the first time I've seen a Pit Lord in a pro game, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, the CM does go down, but that would not matter because the CM is currently the most insignificant hero in the pushing strat, and they are just gonna go proceed to push down the bottom tower as well.
Yeah. I think they're gonna get it.
Pretty unfortunate for the Sentinel side. They did manage to pull off some good plays, but I think the Clockwork is gonna go down again. And this is the initiation power